What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. We got a lot to get into, y'all. Um, Listen, let me go ahead and speak to everybody. It wouldn't be like me. Y'all know this is Chef Don Don. Please like this video as you come in. Good Wednesday evening to all. Um, Please, 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 please make sure that you like this video as you come in. Um, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, you don't want to miss anything, so make sure you bang those notification bells as well. Please, y'all, I have now finally been able to set up my Patreon. So please make sure that you join the Patreon. There are 3 tiers to choose from: $6, $10, and $12. And you will get the information about the different tiers as well. All you got to do is download the app. It's free, and then you can search for me and everything will pop up there. Okay. Follow me on Twitter as well. There is my Twitter handle. It is chef underscore Don Don, and then my cash app if you would like to donate to the channel as well. So listen, y'all, we got a lot to get into. I want to go ahead and speak to Miss Linda Gamble there. Thank you so much for joining the chat tonight. To Miss Monique King, let's get into it. Yes, ma'am, let's get into it. Yes, yes, Francine Wayne, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were able to catch one of my lives. Thank you so much for joining us. And hey, Nikki, thank you for joining the live as well, y'all. So listen, the streets is hot, y'all. Like this has been a week. The streets are hot. I mean, we got so many topics in the thumbnail. I was like, I'm gonna run out of room, baby. We got to talk about Kim Burrell. If you don't know who Kim Burrell is a gospel singer. Um, I have a couple of things to say about her as well. I am going to drag Miss Kim Burrell tonight. Um, we also have Miss Monique, um, who accepted, sounds like 2 gigs from Netflix, and she's kind of a little hesitant about it now. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about Marlo's break-in. We're going to talk about Martell and Sheree. This is alleged news, child. It ain't confirmed by neither one of them, but we're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about Arrione, Kimmy, Marceau, and Tisha and Maurice has responded to Arrione, because if you can recall correctly, the other night when I went live, we talked about her going live and talking about the linebackers and all of that kind of stuff and all of that shidiggity shidiggity. So we got a response from them, so we're gonna talk about that as well. So I need to know if y'all live in the chat. I want y'all to talk to me. So what y'all want to talk about first? Um, what y'all want to talk about first? Because listen, there's a lot on the agenda. Oh, and we also got to talk about Miss Pheadrea Parks. And her little interview that she's done. Um, yeah, we got to talk about that too. So y'all let me know in the chat so I know that y'all live with me. Let me know what you would like to talk about first. And I hope everyone again is having a great evening. Let's see here. Laughing CP time. Listen, I was a little bit late today, so I do apologize. I do apologize. And you know, the people that come in eventually here in just a minute, typically it take me to be live for just a little bit. Let's talk about Kim Burrell first. I know y'all probably want to talk about Kim Burrell first so y'all can get that on over. So listen, you know, a couple of years ago, Kim Burrell went on a rant while she was preaching, right? And she talked about homosexuals and everything of that sort. And she got a lot of backlash because, you know, her hairstylist, homosexual, you know, basically saying that what she's doing is pretty much like, girl, you couldn't be calling out other people for what you carry around you or what you have around you all the time. Like, I don't never understand her. So, um, you know, she was a little bit quiet there for a second. And I know I saw someone in my comments earlier asking me where they thought Kim Burrell actually lives. So Kim Burrell actually lives, and she revealed in the video that she's now living in DC and she's living in Houston, of course. So, you know, for me, I'm just trying to figure out her, you know, her motive. So I want y'all to take a listen at this video. Let me know what you think about the video, and then I am going to upload her response. She also responded. I don't have the video response, but she was basically doing pretty much what she did in this text response. So I'm going to play the video, and you guys let me know what you think in the comments. By the way, I am live. I know earlier some people thought that I was, or yesterday that I was doing a pre-recorded video, but this is live. So let me go ahead and play this video, and let's get into the tea with Miss Kim Burrell. And
gotta choose up. Gotta choose up. Find you some value. You know, sometimes before we get friends, we have to do an interview. How long have you been broke? How many times have you changed your name on your light bill? How many of your bills in your little cousin's name? Do you live in a trailer home or a house? You know, you understand. And it's not about status or material things. It's just about choices. You know, life is different now. And, you know, we are at church. Thank God we're here. Those of us who are walking by faith without a mask and no vaccine. And so we honor the Lord. God is good. I respect all of the men of God here and respect you. Can y'all clap so I don't feel strange right about now? Hopefully we'll get a chance to meet each other when y'all invite me to come to your church. I'm not as expensive as I seem. And so, I don't know, maybe you got a little left over from your PPP loan. Prayer, praise, and power. You understand? Amen. Isn't the Lord great? Amen. Amen. And so, you know, I like coming here because the ground is already tilled with great personality like Dr. Karn. Because one thing I love about him, he's deep in the word, but he knows how to have great humanity. And most don't understand his personality because he is truth personified. And he tells the type of truth that makes most uncomfortable. Because who likes to be told you're just ugly? No one likes to be told that. Especially when they have realized it. All right. Most don't get offended until they know the bad thing about themselves. And then somebody else recognizes and says, oh, I saw the ugly too. I just wanted to let you know. So anyway, y'all get that later. God is great. All of you are beautiful. I haven't chosen anyone to be ugly yet. God is good. God is great. You all look great. Most of you have on hats covering most of that anyway. Here's to you. I have a great personality. Okay, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. Daily I shall choose up. Find you.
Y'all, y'all see that? Y'all see that? I mean, what's y'all's thoughts on Miss Kim Burrell? Hold on, let me read this comment. I did see a comment here. This is why people have stopped going to church, um, due to judging of people in church. Y'all really want me to give y'all my thoughts on this? Listen. So I grew up Church of God in Christ Pentecostal, and I have a lot of people who personally know Kim Burrell. I have experienced her personally be nice, nasty in the service before. Okay. And listen, that's your first time seeing it. Listen, I posted it the other night and I saw that it has gotten some views. But listen, let me tell y'all something. She has a very nice, nasty attitude, always has had a very nice, nasty attitude. But listen to me. In that video, I don't seem to understand why when you get up to preach or you get up to sing, you gotta go into this rant. I just don't understand why you seem to have to do that every time you get up to have to preach. It just doesn't make sense to me. And listen, somebody made a comment the other day where they were saying that uh it's always the gays that wants to drag Kim Burrell and stuff like that, but Kim Burrell drags us. So why not? Okay. And then another thing about it. Listen, Sis Wig ain't never been laid. And she got gay dudes that work for her. So let's talk about it. I'm not I think Kim Burrell can sing, but I'm not a fan of the way that she carries herself and she continues to do these rants, and it just doesn't make sense. I was trying to see, I know I have her response from earlier. And child, let me tell y'all something. This response from earlier was like, girl, why? But Kim Burrell is not an active person. I think somebody has scared her badly. Listen, you have to go into the rant because the bigger the rant, the bigger the check. No, well, listen, because who gonna give in the offering, your little love offering or something like that, and you didn't offended the people? Well, listen, I guess that crowd she didn't necessarily offend because they was cheering and clapping and going on. And that part I don't understand. They was clapping and cheering and everything. So hopefully you guys can see this response that she decided to post. And listen, for me, I'm not the apology you can keep at this point because it's null and void. This don't even make sense. This is pretty much apologizing and defending your apology or defending your actions that you had for the reason why you're apologizing. So she says, as a kingdom citizen and as a woman of integrity, I acknowledge that some of my words, even if said in jest, can be offensive. My intention is never to hurt anyone, but to spread love, laughter, and more importantly, the gift which God gives me in song. If anyone was offended, I sincerely say I apologize. Listen, that should have been the end of everything right there. Right there. She shouldn't have went on no further. Apologize and shut up. Why do y'all continue to put y'all foot in y'all mouth by continuing to rant and rave? So she goes on by saying, with that being said, the irony is that this is that in this that those who are criticizing my statement are displaying the very thing they are accusing me of. However, it's not it's not been humorous or unjust. My image has been used in multiple places, and false statements, narratives have been created. The punitive damages for some are quite lofty. Please be mindful of that in both written and said via video about me, especially if it contains untruth, slander and defamation are not taken lightly, especially if it affects my name, image, or brand. Those pages within vile comments, wherein vile comments or false narratives have been created, have been noted, reported, and hopefully silenced. Again, I will apologize if anyone thought that my humor was malicious, but I will not, under any circumstance, tolerate harassment, slander, or for my character to be defamed. Best of all, listen, honey, listen, honey, listen. Listen, honey, listen, Linda, listen, Kim. What I want you to do is just stop defending what you're saying. Like, girl, you offended some people, and just say that you offended some people and move on. I don't understand why she continue to try to backtrack on her apology. But listen, that's enough about Kim Burrell. Like I said, she done a video, and a lot of people are saying, well, she didn't apologize twice. That's not good enough for y'all. Well, the arrogance is what's being called out. You know what I'm saying? It's the complete arrogance, the complete ignorance, and the complete not accepting and owning that particular situation that you may have hurt someone and just move on. Like, I don't get it. Well, we got Kim Fat Face Burrell out of the way, honey. All right. Do y'all still have some of your PPP loan? Prayer, praise, and power. Listen, can't, I can't with her. Anyway, y'all. Okay. Um, let's talk about Miss Pheadrea Parks, okay? So Miss Pheadrea was supposed to be addressing Miss Pheadrea, formerly of Real Housewives of Atlanta, was supposed to be addressing the Candy situation on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. If you don't know what that is, it's just where housewives comes together, they go on a trip. Well, specifically this trip was ex-housewives, people who were no longer on their respected cities any longer, right? And so, Vicky Gumbelson, who is an OG of Real Housewives of Orange County, asked a question about, if, or she wanted to know everyone's exit story for their cities or whatever, right? So, Pheadrea decided to say on camera that she wasn't going to talk about the situation. So, in that, a lot of people were saying, that she's still lying, that she's still this and she's still that. And I'm going to give you my true thoughts on that here in just a moment. Now, This is what I don't want to happen. I'm going to have to pause this video, but I need y'all's help because on my end, sometimes the video does lag. But since it is E Entertainment's uh, NBC Universal's content, I'm going to have to pause it because she done an interview with ET. Okay, so I'm going to have to pause it. I'm going to have to come back and commentate on it so that they don't flag my channel. Okay, but I need you guys' help by letting me know where it may have ended and all of that stuff. So y'all got me. Listen, my subscribers, I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all because y'all are excellent. Y'all are excellent. So what we're talking about right now, we're talking about Miss Pheadrea Park. So when you come in, please like this video. I see that I only have 6 likes on this video, and there is 9 in the chat. So please, please make sure you do like this video. But again, we're going to play, pause, commentate on Miss Pheadrea Park. So I am going to remove my background and y'all. Okay. So this interview was done by Pheadrea. I'm assuming it was done maybe it had to be done recently. They're doing their press runs because Ultimate Girls Trip is actually getting ready to end. The last episode is premiering tomorrow. So here we go. What's up, LB? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Guys, again, as soon as you come in, please make sure you like this video. Please, earlier in the chat, I do have my Twitter for you to follow me. I have my Cash App and I have my Patreon. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Miss Pheadrea Parks. And I'm going to try to play these videos in order. I was trying to remember how I came through. I think this one goes first.
One day or
Did you talk about your exit?
So talk to me about
your exit?
So talk to me about Pheadrea, you're gonna go first. Your departure story. Was it just accepted and good? You're not gonna do that.
Why did you choose not to go?
Okay, y'all. So you see there, Vicky Gumbelson asked Pheadrea Parks about her exit, and Pheadrea Parks says that she doesn't want to answer that. She's not doing that. Okay.
one day or, is going to obviously be my legacy. And that was some BS, as I said then. And and it's still some BS. And obviously I'm back in the Bravo family. So that speaks volumes, shall we say. Obviously there was this whole.
Okay, y'all hear that? She said it was BS. So basically what Pheadrea is saying is that her side of this story, Peacock decided not to air her side of the story, right? Which I find to be very strange. Hey, LMB, thank you for being in the chat, especially because I feel like we're gonna have some, some people who may get out of character tonight. But so she was basically just saying that her departure was unfair. It was some BS. And so he also asked her about if she wants to be back on the Housewives, right? And or the Housewives of Atlanta. And so she says no, that that sink is sailing. Let them be on the Titanic. Basically is what she's saying, is that the franchise is kind of failing without her, in a sense. And that she would rather go on to Dubai, because she did make an appearance on Dubai, which I feel like Andy was just trying to get us used to. Andy is just trying to get us Pheadrea. Now, if you don't know what BravoCon is pretty much like Comic-Con is. It's like a festival of where they pretty much all the Bravo celebrities come together. The ladies are Married to Medicine, the ladies of Potomac, the ladies of Atlanta, some of the other shows like the old cast of Stars of Sunset because it's been canceled. You have some other people. So basically, they come together. It's going to be in New York, and pretty much they play games where they like squash beef between housewives between cities, or if you got a beef with another Bravo leb, you can squash it or whatever. So Bryce asked Pheadrea if that was going to be the first time that her and Kandi was going to be in the room together, or was that the reason why she didn't show up to She by Sharee's fashion show, was because she knew Kandi was going to be there because they were filming, right? Well, she said that her and Kandi, it's Atlanta, uh, and Atlanta talks or whatever the case may be, and Atlanta is like the Black Hollywood, so I don't think that they could really avoid each other by not being in the same room. Kandi just doesn't want to film with Pheadrea, right? Now, I know a lot of people feel like, what's up, Jeremy? What's going on? What's going on? I know a lot of people feel like Pheadrea is lying, and a lot of people feel like, if I could give my honest opinion and theory about this, I am gonna give it. I don't know why I'm asking. But I feel like that with the person or the producer who they said was involved, I feel like because that person was employed by Bravo or employed by the network, I feel like there is. Now, y'all don't get me wrong, because I do still like Portia, okay? But I feel like there was more aggression toward Portia's end of the situation as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Portia got off a little bit easy in this particular situation versus Pheadrea. Pheadrea repeated a lie that she said she heard from Carlos King. I'm just gonna go on and say it. It was a lie she said she heard from Carlos King, right? But I'm figuring that Kandi got something out on top of this for not being or not filing a lawsuit or not going the legal route or whatever the case may be. And Bravo just decided to go ahead and let Carlos King go and let Phaedra go. Maybe this is my theory. And the streets be talking. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about that as well, because I feel like, a lot of people just feel like Phaedra just flat out lied and she just needs to own the lie. But I feel like if she owns that, then she's throwing some other people under the bus. And I feel like she's supposed to protect them while she's back at Bravo. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's the reason why she's back in. I feel like that's the reason why Andy wants us to get used to Phaedra and all of this kind of stuff. So I solely think that is the reason. So y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think about Miss Phaedra Parks. And and Bryce also asked her how she felt about Apollo filming with Sheree, because if you don't know, I don't really know that Apollo and Tyrone was ever locked up together, but what I find interesting is they're going to make it seem like they were locked up together, and that's how they knew, and that's why Sheree is supposed to be filming with Apollo. So I don't know about that entire situation. I just think that's all weird. All of that is weird. Let me see what y'all saying. Very ignorant and ugly of her. She said that this was almost 5.5, 6 years ago. She was like, I feel like everyone kind of needs to move on. But again, I feel like here we are with her trying to protect someone and not speak about the situation, because I found it strange. She done a podcast with Brandy Glanville. Brandy Glanville was on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip with her. And Brandy Glanville said on her podcast with Pheadrea on there that they were going to discuss it on the show. Now, I don't know, of course, it's the power of editing. So we don't really know when all of this was taped. We don't know the timeline of when all of this was taped because, they could mix up the days or whatever the case may be. So we don't know when it was taped. But she said that she actually answered this, in a way that everyone would receive it, but Peacock decided not to air it. Now, again, I feel like it's a protection mechanism right there. I feel like if she was to actually say what the issue was, she would no longer be on Bravo anymore. And we see she's trying to come back to Bravo. So, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot, and I don't feel like all sides of the story have been told. I feel like there have been some lies and some truths that have been told in this situation. But again, like I said, I like Portia, but I feel like Portia did get off easy in the situation. Like Candy was still mad at her, and she still was able to make money off what she said or whatever. But for me, it was just, whatever. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Okay, so y'all that are coming in, please make sure you like this video. I have 16 people in my chat right now, and I only have 10 likes. So please make sure that you are liking this video. Please, 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 please like this video. So who was we just talking about? Because y'all, I literally got a list over here and I'm scratching the names off. Okay, let me catch up on the comments. Let's see what's going on. Just wanted to let you know I'm tapped in and showing you some love all the way from Detroit. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much, Tay's take on today. Listen, y'all. Listen, subscribe to his channel. I was conversating with him today. He has landed an interview with Judge Mathis's son, and y'all know how I've been holding that whole situation close to me. So it's an honor. I'm going to be featured on his channel. He'll be featured on mine as well. So y'all, please make sure y'all follow him as well. Pheadrea. Oh, baby. Okay, so we done got Pheadrea on off the list, baby. She was on the top of my list, but y'all said y'all want to talk about Fat Face Kim Burrell first. So I had to make sure that I'll scratch her off the list. Okay, y'all. So listen, if y'all don't know, and I really need y'all's thoughts and opinions, and I got 16 people watching, and I want y'all to comment and let me know what y'all think about this. Those of you that have been watching my reviews, or those of you who have been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton was her home was burglarized, right? And so I have a video that she's done. She's done an interview. And y'all, I kind of found out by doing just a little bit of research that this happened a week or so ago. Today is the 20th, and I think this happened on like the 6th or the 7th or something like that. I think I read. So listen, y'all already know that I've been saying that I have a problem with Marlo exploiting her nephews on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because of the storyline that she is trying to portray, of them just being so bad, so terrible, all this kind of stuff like that, right? Then she tried to use this her childhood situation to try to get her out of every situation, and it just don't work and it don't fly well with me, right? And I'm always calling Marlo out because it's very, very it's triggering to me, y'all, because like I said, and most of you that know and that have been viewing my channel, you know that I have been in foster care before and all of that kind of stuff. And so it really bothers me that Marlo does this to continue to keep a storyline, right? And so a lot of people on social media have been saying that she's trying to use this break-in to prove that she has the boys and all this different kind of stuff. They're also saying that she's using this, to have sympathy at the reunion so people won't go in on her and all that kind of stuff. So I find it interesting that Marlo continues to ride with this storyline. So I'm gonna actually play this interview that she done. And you see that, it is actually some robbers or whatever, and they say that Future's baby mama was also targeted as well. So I mean, I'm not saying that she's totally lying, but what I do feel like is I feel like she is maybe using this to continue for a storyline. Okay, so let me see. Get those likes up. It's a free way to support the channel. Yes, please. It's a free way to support the channel. And we having fun. We having real candid conversations as well. So y'all, please, 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 please. Thank you so much to my mod. And then what's Carlos' big lie? Oh, you don't know? You don't know about the story or whatever. So Carlos was the one that supposedly told Pheadrea the story on Candy and Portia about, the D word and the R word to Portia, taking her to the dungeon and doing all of that stuff. Yeah, all of that stuff right there. Oh, yeah, on Candy. Marlo is allegedly using her nephews for a check, and I can believe that too as well. Like, because for me, it just doesn't make sense for you to send your nephews to your sister who got four toddler children already, and she living in a 2-bedroom apartment. And Marlo gonna say, well, now she living in a 3-bedroom apartment. That's still not any better. Like, why don't we want any better for ourselves? Like, Marlo, for you to be so high maintenance and for you to have all of these fashions, honey, and for you to have the archive spelled wrong and all of this kind of stuff. What I don't understand is, and she did say she was gonna send her sister some money, but for me, baby, none of the stuff that Marlo is doing, it just don't make sense. Like, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. For her to be so high maintenance, it just don't make sense to me. Like, I feel like you're doing this for attention. I feel like you're doing it for a storyline. I feel like you're also doing it because you want people to feel sorry for you as well. Like, another thing I've been saying is none of her fellow housewives have been holding her accountable throughout the entire season. So I hope at this reunion, y'all hold this girl accountable and let her know, like, friend, it's not okay for you to put your nephews out. Okay? Like, it's not okay for you to use this as a storyline. It's not okay for you to send these boys over to your sister house for longer than 30 days. Long enough for her to move, and I'm pretty sure the boys helped her move if she moved into a 3-bedroom when she got there. I don't get it. Marlo thinks of Marlo. Absolutely. So I want y'all to check this video out because this was of Marlo's break in. The video is only a minute and like 15-16 seconds. So hold on. Here it is.
Profile victims. One of them, Marlo Hampton of Real Housewives of Atlanta fame, who told me she watched on her security system as armed, masked men kicked her door down, making a loud boom.
When I heard the boom, when I heard my nephew scream, and I knew that scream was a scream of fear, my heart dropped.
Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton says she's a real crime victim after the attempted burglary of her Sandy Springs home July 1st that police have now told her is tied to other incidents. She said she went to a panic room, called 911. The suspects who kicked her door and fled, possibly because she yelled. Sandy Springs police were there quickly, and she thanks God.
Just thank God that we're covered in the blood of Jesus, and I'm here to share this story with you. But my main concern is I want all the ladies I want everyone to be aware. If you are posting items, if you do have luxury items, be careful.
Don't you move! A Sandy Springs police sergeant says police took down 4 alleged members of the gang Sunday morning.
My car broke down the road. Sir, I never did.
As they attempted a home invasion at a townhouse occupied by the mother of one of the children of the world-famous rapper Future. Yeah, this involves many crimes and ongoing investigation.
Child, so y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. So this is what I find interesting, right? So, girl, how you got a panic room, but you ain't got no washing or dry for them kids to watch? I mean, for them kids to wash their clothes. Now, make that make sense. I don't think I understand that, y'all. Like I said, this proves to me that Marlo is using the boys for a complete storyline, right? Like, you had to put emphasis on the fact that your nephew screamed, and that's what really broke your attention, or whatever the case may be. Y'all, she's definitely using these boys for a storyline, and I'm gonna continue to say that. Okay. I am wondering if Marlo even works. Well, I think we all been trying to figure that out. You know, the ladies, her fellow castmates have been asking her, like, girl, do you work? What do you do? Because La Archive actually making some money? Like, is La Archive really making some money? Um, I just want to know. Y'all think La Archive making some money? Y'all think that's how Marlo paying her bills? Or do y'all think Marlo got her a couple of sugar daddies? And maybe they don't want no sugar or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't want no sugar. Maybe they just, you know, like Candy said, just pay her for a good time. Just her time though. Not nothing serious, not that other stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm petty. Um, Listen, while I got y'all's attention, please make sure that you support my Patreon. Um, please make sure you join the membership that best fits for you. The membership goes from $6 to $10 to $12. So you can't miss out on that. And then the highest tier definitely gets discount on merch that will be released soon, meaning my seasoning, my garlic butter sauce. Y'all, I'm working on a lot of stuff, so please make sure you're staying tuned for all of that. All right, that was just a quick commercial break. All right, so listen. No, she has a couple of sugar daddies. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I know she probably got a couple sugar daddies, where she probably, divide up the sugar that they gonna give each one. Um, each one of them gonna give a different amount of sugar here and there and here. So it'll be interesting to see all of that. Like, it'll be interesting to see. LNV, if you could do me a quick favor as a mod of mine, if you can copy and paste my Cash App as well as my Patreon link so that people can access it. I think I got it pinned up in the comments as well. All right, y'all. So that was enough about Marlo, because, like I said, Marlo pisses me off, and I get real mad. Listen, divide the sugar. Divide the sugar. Which one wanted first? Which one wanted last, baby? And which one wanted in the middle? Divide the sugar, honey. Divide the sugar. Divide the sugar. Okay, y'all. So, it has been speculated that Martell and Sheree, again, this is all alleged information. That not Sherelle, Lord have mercy. Um, and I know good well Sherelle's world ain't talking about me or nothing on my little small YouTube channel. But Sheree, if you don't know, Sheree has been saying that she has been waiting on Tyrone. Y'all listen, I don't care what Sheree say. Tyrone ain't waited all this. Sheree ain't waited all this long time to have no sex with nobody. waiting on Tyrone. Y'all think I believe that? Do y'all really think I believe that? That Sheree ain't had no sex with, we gonna talk about that in just a minute, Miss Linda. That Sheree ain't had no sex waiting on Tyrone. Do y'all believe that? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But anyway, on Watch What Happens Live, you know Andy is messy child. So Andy asked Sheree, like, girl, how was the sex, girl? She was like, oh, it was bad. It was terrible, child. I was like, dang, she don't mind just saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, Lord Jesus, she said it was terrible. Y'all, so jail peen is terrible. I would think that, well, maybe she's saying terrible because maybe he ejaculated quick or something like that, considering that he been waiting for a long time. I know he probably been waiting for, well, I don't know, child. Listen, all I got to say in this situation, y'all, they say that Sheree is has something to do with Tyrone actually getting locked up as well. So, you know, Sheree got a lot hovered over her head. And then, child, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all see how I got this thumbnail? I was messy when I made this thumbnail, y'all. I had time. I had time. I had time. I had time when I made this thumbnail, child. y'all see how y'all see how Martell is looking down on Sheree. Well, honey, listen. Allegedly, Sheree Whitfield of Real Housewives of Atlanta and Martell is supposed to be dating. Now, I told y'all in that video, and what I'll do is I'll always cite my sources. So if I got this video from someone else, I still want them to get the credit as well. We all in this YouTube thing together, and we gotta support each other. And so I support each other the real and positive way. So what I'm gonna do is paste the link to one of my favorite content creators, and then y'all will be able to view the video and just kind of determine for yourself if you think it's Sheree and Martell. I mean, it's clearly Martell. It's clearly Martell's Suburban or whatever he drive, that truck he drive. It's clearly that. But I'm not sure if that's Sheree. It looked like her walk and stuff like that, but again, this is all alleged. I don't know if that is actually Sheree, child. So again, I hope we find out soon. Let me catch up on these comments, baby. So y'all say y'all don't believe Sheree. I don't believe Sheree waited on Tyrone to have no sex. Like, come on now. I don't believe that. Sheree lying. Child, that I do believe. She still hurt. Listen, this is why I feel like her and Martell should not they shouldn't allegedly be dating or whatever. Like Martell got a lot of stuff that he has to get together himself. Like y'all know, Sheree was on Watch What Happens Live. There's 20 people in this chat. Please make sure you like the video. When Sheree was on Watch What Happens Live, she made a comment, and for me, Sheree backtracks a lot of stuff. She stutters through everything, which is why at this reunion, I believe she's gonna be ate up because she gonna stutter her way through everything, right? But she said that she had met somebody or she had gotten to know somebody and stuff like that. And and there's also Sheree was pictured with Chris Fletcher. If you don't know who that is, he is on Love, and he's featured on Love and Marriage Huntsville. A lot of people were saying why Sheree taking a picture with a married man. So Chris Fletcher actually cleaned up that rumor by posting a picture of his wife with Chris Fletcher, and she did as well. So people messy, child. People be messy. That's why I say this is alleged information, child. Don't be trying to run and say Chef Don said that they were together. I ain't say that. It's alleged information that someone has spotted her out. spotted them out. Okay. Do you actually think she threw Carlos King under the bus? No, I think she's keeping quiet to prevent from throwing Carlos King under the bus, because you have to remember, at the end of the day, Pheadrea was employed through Bravo, and so was, well, Carlos King was employed through the production company. So him being an EP, I'm pretty sure that Bravo would have had something to do with that, or the production company would have had something to do with that. In my mind, that's why I'm thinking that's something that she doesn't want to throw under the bus. That's why I say I don't think she wants to throw Carlos under the bus. Now, again, that's all alleged information too. I don't know nothing. I'm just, reporting on what I think. Okay? These are my opinions. Child. All right. She's still hurt. Absolutely. I feel like she is definitely still hurt, and I'm hoping she gets something done on that. In Sunday's episode, Candy asked Sheree, how did she get her friend finished? Or how did she get her house finished? Well, where did I see friend at, y'all? How did she get her house finished? Yes, she did say on her speak on it. If you don't know, Candy does speak on it after after every episode. And I don't think she done it last episode. I think it was featuring Don Juan and the DJ guy, which he's pretty funny. And then, but she doesn't speak on it, and she kind of tells her perspective. And she also said that Marlo was pretty much, I guess, lying about the whole 30-day situation about her nephews. But Candy also said that she wanted to know how, Sheree paid for that house, because Sheree talked about how much chandeliers was in each room and all this kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff. And if you recall on the show, she talked about how she was supposedly waiting on Tyrone to build that man cave. That basement was supposed to be the man cave. The basement is a whole, bar and all that kind of stuff now. So I don't know, child. It's quite interesting, to say the least. It's very interesting, very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Like this video, please like this video. There is 21 in the chat, and 15 likes so far. So please make sure you are liking this video. I believe Sheree and Marlo want to return for next season. Well, listen, would y'all be here? For those of you that tune into this show, would you be in for Marlo and Sheree returning? Let me ask you this. Would you be interested in seeing the entire cast return that is on right now? I know a lot of people aren't feeling Sanya, so I would see her not returning. But would you like to see Marlo back as a friend? Because listen, I ain't for nobody losing their job. Although, Marlo don't have no grace for nobody else, but I ain't for nobody losing their job. But would you like to see her back as a friend of? And as for Sheree, I think Sheree, you done, boo. After Sheba Sheree, I think you done. I think your time is up. I don't think it's necessary to even continue to be in our face, because you're gonna keep playing with us. You're gonna keep playing with us, and we ain't here for the play. We ain't here to be played with, baby. We ain't here to be played with, baby. So here is in my Twitter link. So please make sure you follow me on Twitter. And I think that's all for right now. Okay. So Linda says no, she is not willing to see. You're saying, oh, let me read your other comment. Marlo needs to return as a friend. Yeah, I think, listen, and this is what I said. There's a lot of people that don't like Nene, right? And I know that the situation right now, and I've already spoke on this, and I've said it multiple times, that I think that Nene is vindicated in her lawsuit. A lot of people are saying, she was with Kim Zolak. Why would she mention her name and all that? I don't think that it's necessarily the principle of mentioning her name, but She has to give some type of examples. And those examples was right in her face, right? However, also the closure legs to married man and the situation she going through with the married man right now, you know, listen, when Nene done that interview with Jason Lee, Nene said in that interview, why would Marlo need a peach? Because Marlo has given us all she's going to give us. The only thing that we have to look different from for Marlo this year is literally her mom being able to see her family on TV. Other than that, there's nothing new. She's given us nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like Nene said this. Nene was like, unless she gives you guys her real life, we don't know how Marlo makes money. We don't know how Sheree makes money. We don't know how the chateau got finished being paid for. But that's the reason why I said on Candy Speak on it, she insinuated, you know, that maybe Tyrone's, oh, let me get the name right. Lyron's money might have been able to take care of the whole situation, right? Y'all, please, please, please make sure that you do like this video as you come in. There is 21 in the chat and only 15 likes. So I mean, we don't know what Sheree do, right? I mean, do y'all think She by Sheree is gonna be a hit? And y'all do know also Martell is coming out with his wine as well. So I kind of find that this is all interesting how all of this is coming out at one time. Martell's wine come out next weekend, or next week sometime. So all of this seems to be kind of calculated. I don't know if we're gonna get She by Sheree. They did say that they filmed that as the finale, but you know, the power of editing. I don't know if we're gonna get She by Sheree fashion show at the very end of the season or what, you know, because sometimes they could end it. Well, here's what I think. I think we're gonna get the rest of Blue Ridge. We're gonna get the Jamaica trip, and then I think we'll get the She by Sheree stuff. And then I think everybody would have already hosted something or done something. Candy did New York. Sanya was gonna do Jamaica. Marlo doing the Blue Ridge. So yeah, I feel like that's what we're gonna get. And this was episode 10, so we probably have about 10 more episodes left before the reunion. So let me see what y'all saying in the comment section. Here is my Patreon. Please become a member of my Patreon. You can choose from $6, $10, or $12. So please, please, exclusive content, because we are going to be able to do some lives. I am going to actually do a live watch party for Bell Collective next Friday, but this is going to be exclusive. My review for that is also going to be exclusive. If you don't know what Bell Collective is, and sorry that I be changing the subject, y'all, but as one of my favorite content creators would say, sidebar, which is Kempire. This is Bell Collective. Last season we had, and we're gonna get right back into Sheree and them, but and I'll get back into the comments. But this last season we had we had 4 bells last season, right? This season we have 5 bells. So please make sure that you tune in on Friday, July 29th. If you are a Patreon, this is going to be exclusive to Patreon members only. And we will all be on live together. You will all be able to call in to the live and be able to be on the platform together. And we're going to watch the show together and react to the show together as well. So please, y'all don't want to miss out on that. So please make sure you subscribe to my Patreon channel or my Patreon. I don't know why I said Patreon channel. All right. So I got 16 likes, and there is only Well, I have 19 people in the chat and only 16 likes, so somebody needs to like this. It's allegedly Martell and Destiny is giving relationship advice in Atlanta. Destiny giving somebody relationship advice, child? For real? Destiny giving relationship advice is like Wanda giving somebody relationship advice, baby. I don't understand it. Y'all, please make sure you check out my friend's YouTube channel. Um, he is doing amazing things. He has landed an interview with Judge Mathis's son, Greg Mathis Jr. You guys know that I've also been trying to work on an interview with them as well. So please support my guy and what he's doing as well. Okay. But child, I don't Destiny giving relationship advice. That's really interesting, y'all. So in a minute, we're gonna talk about Arrione Curry, Marceau, Maurice, Kimmy, and Tisha responding to what she had to say. Right. Well, listen. Back to Sheree and Martell. Listen, I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like that's real? Do you feel like they're filming for the show? Do you feel like there is going to be a Love and Marriage Atlanta, and we're going to get it much sooner than you guys think? What do you really, really think is going to take place in this situation? Because I find it to be very eye-opening. Like, there's a lot going on with this. So I'm really interested in seeing where all this goes. It's interesting for Fletcher to be filming Fletcher to be there. I don't know if they were filming, but for Fletcher to be there, I don't know though, because I don't think that. Although I think Sheree is good friends with Carlos King, I don't think in her contract she's allowed to cross networks. I know they can't cross networks because they can't even cross film, meaning um okay, so like they do the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, right? So the reason why a lot of them couldn't participate in the first one, a lot of people was like, why is Potomac not in there? Well, Potomac was actually filming at the time. So that you can't cross film because you're needed on your respective city, right? So in that case, I kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like we have a Love and Marriage Atlanta coming out, and I feel like we have a Love and Marriage Detroit. I feel like the Love and Marriage Detroit is going to actually be a goal, like for real, for real. Like I said, Carlos King is from Detroit, so I see Love and Marriage Detroit, and I see Love and Marriage Atlanta because Atlanta is full of stars. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I really believe that that's what they're working on. All right, let me catch up on this comment. Nene needs a chance to redeem herself. I agree, but she's gonna redeem herself. I really feel like she's gonna redeem herself because I feel like with this situation, with this lawsuit, Bravo wants to put the lawsuit. Um, Bravo wants to put the lawsuit behind closed doors so that people don't know anything about it. But to me, that means you guys are guilty. Like they want to settle, like they did with Mariah Huck. Mariah Huck, of course, she was pretty much suing them to get her show back and different stuff like that. I don't know if an actual lawsuit was ever presented, but what we do know is they did settle with her. Purveyors of Pop and Bravo did settle with Mariah Huck. And so I feel like that's the same thing that they're going to actually do with Nene because Nene has an actual lawsuit out. And all of that stuff will be public information. Please, please make sure that you join my Patreon channel. Thank you so much. And my Cash App is below as well. Thank you so much if you would like to donate to the channel. But if you cannot do that, liking the video is free way to support the channel. So thank you so much for that. It's alleged. I think I read that. I believe it may be a Love and Marriage Atlanta. Absolutely, I think so too. I think so too. And I've been saying they need to bring something to Dallas, so I'm hoping they've been talking about bringing Real Housewives of Dallas back. That was the most boring Housewives show. I could never get into it. There's two Housewives cities that I can't get into, and that's Orange County and Dallas. Ain't nobody on there I'm interested in. Okay, Phaedra was supposed to be back last year or 2 seasons ago, but because she was on Marriage Boot Camp and on We, she couldn't film. Right. And that's the thing, like you can't cross film networks. So that's the reason why I say I don't think Sheree will actually be filming a Love and Marriage Atlanta because she would be crossing networks. And not only that, she has a contract to uphold with Prevails of Pop. I mean, not Prevails of Pop, but Truly Original and Bravo. So, got to be careful with that one. Um, let's see. And all those times Nene left to work on shows and didn't film also. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. That is so true because yep, that is true. That is very, very true. I never watched Dallas or Miami. Listen, Miami is okay. I know a little bit of the tea that's going on Miami. But I don't know a lot of it. I don't watch it like that, like that. I'm faithful to Jersey. I'm faithful to Beverly Hills. I'm faithful to Atlanta. I'm faithful to Potomac. And I just literally got into Salt Lake City once the Jen Shaw stuff started happening. And if you don't know, Jen Shaw has pleaded guilty and she faces up to, I believe it's 14 years in prison for frauding um, the elderly over the age of 55. Yes, I forgot about Real Housewives of Dubai. Yeah, I watched that one too. It's good too. I didn't watch it tonight because I am going to go live tomorrow and do a review on that. But yeah, I definitely like Real Housewives of Dubai. So y'all, I do have to break this and say this. So my subscribers, y'all know, recently I've been sick and I haven't been really able to cook and stuff like that. But I was proud of myself because the other day I was able to smoke some chicken and I made me some smoked chicken salad, y'all, and it was so good. But anyway, I had to say that. It was a chef moment. It was a chef moment, y'all. It was a chef moment. Just let me have my moment, okay? Please, just let me have my moment. All right. Jen Shaw charges is the only reason I watched Salt Lake City. Listen, me too. I didn't watch Salt Lake City before that either. Well, I'll take that back. It was like episode 9 when all of that stuff started happening was the only reason why like I had watched the first episode of the season and then they psyched us and then they made us wait until like episode 9 to wait to see that she was getting arrested or that they was looking for her or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, wait a minute. Why is y'all trying to trick us and make us wait this long for us to get Salt Lake City? So um when that happened, I went back and watched season 1's reunion and I found it to be okay. And I like the cast of women. I was like, it's okay. And so Jen Shaw was really the only reason why I watched. Please like this video if you haven't. And as you come into the room, please make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. Um, LOL, no washer and dry. No, Marlo said that they went to the laundromat, child. She didn't even say that she took the boys to the cleaner. She took them to the laundromat, child. To the laundromat. Now I'm thinking, girl, as much flaunting as you do, you mean to tell me you ain't got no washer and a dryer? Them thieves must have came in and actually packed them washer and dryers on their back, baby. Because for something I don't understand. I don't. I don't understand, honey. How do you not have a washer and a dryer, baby? Now, like I said, them thieves that broke into her house must have packed them washers and dryers on their back and went on about their business. I don't understand. I've been watching it from the beginning when Salt Lake came out. Then I'm glad you can keep up with Salt Lake City because, like I said, Salt Lake City in the beginning was boring to me. And I don't know. Sometimes the first season of the Housewives shows, especially when you don't know any of the women, are pretty boring. Like Dubai was different from me, I guess, because we were able to look them people up, and they had like a past in Dubai or they had history in Dubai. And not only that, also you always have at least one headliner or somebody famous that you know that's kind of headlining the Housewives show or whatever the case may be. So, I just find that interesting or whatever. But anyway, um, didn't she have clear older sugar daddy? What happened to him? Child, I don't know about that. I mean, she just said that she just still got the millions from what the man gave her, child, but I don't know. And then, they done seen that little wheelchair carrier or whatever. Then I don't mean to offend nobody or nothing like that. I don't know what it's actually called. But they spotted that on like the first episode in her house or whatever like that. So they say that's for her sugar daddy, child. That's what they say. That's what the people say. So y'all ready to talk about Arrione, Curry, Kimmy, Marcel, Maurice, and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so listen, I love me some Empress Radio, right? And if you don't follow Empress Radio, I will put the description to the link in this video as soon as I get done. I don't want to mess up the stream by logging out or anything like that. But listen, so y'all know last week Arrione Curry went live on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. She went live on YouTube and gave us 30 seconds of a black screen where she could be making some money or something, child. But listen, so Arrione Curry went live on Instagram and she had a rant where she was intoxicated, and we all saw that on this live. Well, she done two lives. She done a live before she done the drunken live. On the drunken live, she got on there and was asking for wives to come up because she wanted to hear what they had to say. But as soon as they got up there, she was cussing them out and telling them, calling them all kind of bitches and stuff like that. And so, it just didn't make sense. And so Arrione went on in that first rant by saying that, talking about the linebackers that Marceau and Maurice are supposed to be, messing with or whatever the case may be. So, she responds to that. Tisha responds to it with just an Insta story, right? I don't ever think Tisha directly responds to anything. I think it's always like literally an Insta story. It's never like an actual response. So Tisha gave that. Kimmy and Marceau actually went live, and so did or Kimmy and Maurice went live, and so did Marceau. So let's take a look at this video, y'all. This video I did get for Empress Radio. It is about 7 minutes long, but I would like for you guys to see it, so you're going to hear her voice talking. And of course, like I said, I'm going to give her credit for this video. But here we go.
Had to say, she's having the upper hand now that Arrione is like in a bad mental state. And I heard Arione's sister had to come and help her with Knox and everything like that because Arrione was just over her head. I even heard Arrione did a little like 1 minute live, and baby Knox was like trying to beat up on her, and her sister popped him. But yeah, well, Arrione pretty much said when the guys went on the boys trip to Atlanta in 2015 and Marceau posted that picture, Arrione said that Maurice and Marcel were unfaithful in that weekend. This is what Arrione said. This trip when Maurice was effing with the linebacker looking bee, the next morning when we went to raise on the river for brunch, they all lie so much and gotta mention me all the time to stay relevant. Facts. And then she said, I was here. I took the picture. I didn't just show up. I was invited and couldn't believe the linebacker Maurice was sexing. I immediately went upstairs and asked Martell what Kimmy looked like because I couldn't believe my eyes. Facts. So yeah, that's where the whole linebacker situation came in. And then Arrione said, some ish I don't speak on. I know a lot, but when you speak on me, I speak on you. You could have said, I don't want to discuss Arrione, but you used me to stay relevant because you ain't got anything else to talk about. I'll spare you tonight, Marcel. You came correct a little bit, but tell your wife to watch her mouth before I hurt her feelings. Yeah, that's what Arrione had to say. After this is how Marcel responded.
Never be great if hate is your biggest motivator. If you love the haters and the haters motivate you to get to the next level, you'll never be great. You'll only be good, because hate takes you from bad to average. It don't take you from good to great. Imagine there was a house that was on fire, right? Would you run from it? Most people say yeah. But they're not gonna run to the end of the earth. They're only gonna run to the outside of danger, right? That's because fear is a poor motivator. Negative energy is a poor motivator because it has to always be present in order to motivate you. This is how you get from good to great. By being number one and staying number one. By not giving a fuck who talking about you. You laugh, you tell a few jokes, but at the end of the day, I swat flies. I don't chase flies. After that fly's out my face, or if I can ignore that fly, trust me, what I'm not finna do is make a motherfucking fly relevant. That's for somebody else.
This all comes after the live she did the other day, and this is what she had to say about them.
You got to know I know my worth. I done got 6 people famous. 2 people who went and told their business, and then the other 4 who don't even want to know they niggas is looking pussies. Other pussies. Let me stop. I'm about to be good. Y'all done got me on live. Y'all recording me at a fucking 1,000 people. I'm about to be on YouTube going crazy. Okay. I'm not even gonna mention that. I'm not even gonna mention their business no more. Okay. I'm being good tonight. Because I really don't care about their image that they trying to portray on TV, because y'all don't know these people, but Huntsville people know these people, so I don't care. Why are y'all telling me to spill somebody's tea who y'all know? They tea. Y'all don't care. Because 95% of y'all is a wife who up here, oh, my husband's not cheating on me and I'm going to take his side. Oh, my God. Knowing damn well your nigga on some bullshit. But you want to save face. So I don't give a fuck about y'all saving face. I don't care. And that's why I don't speak on it, because it's clear. But I don't speak on shit that people don't care about other people knowing. I don't care, hell. The people that put their business out, y'all know me. Y'all done came for me. It's 1,000 people on live. And y'all somewhere stressed and worried about what the fuck Arrione doing. Because y'all can't believe that, wait, he was doing this, but she did this, but she did that, but where is she? Y'all so worried. From a fake TV show that y'all think is real. But I'm the top and y'all don't. But I'm not on there. But y'all so invested. That's why y'all fucking slow. I never gave a fuck about shit like this, so it's different for me than for them. I wasn't 10 years ago trying to get my life in order to be on TV. Like, I didn't give a fuck. So it will always be different. Y'all always will catch what Arrione feel like giving y'all. Y'all will never get what Arrione feels like she's trying to capitalize off of, because that was never Arrione. It's different, y'all.
So yeah, you heard what Arrione had to say. And then in the past, this is what she had to say when she was on live addressing Marcel and Maurice cheating.
Did Marcel have a linebacker too? Did you watch the interviews? Telling her story as she heals. Exactly. You only mentioned Maurice. I thought I said they both did.
No, he was having Marcel use Marcel's card to get my car fixed different times. Marcel done paid to get my car fixed, and he done gave Marcel the money back. What's up? Me and Marcel, okay, this how it goes with me and Marcel's relationship. Not that we just best buds. We've started talking more like here recently since I got outed. But like when I know Marcel because when I was in college, I used to sit at the door and take the money at the club, and Marcel and his brother Marcel and Maurice used to be there. But he has brought me around. Marcel has brought me around both of them. So that's how me and Marcel like built like we just know each other.
So you heard what Arrione had to say, pretty much that Marcel was paying some of her bills through Martell. So, she just knew them. I guess Marcel and Maurice used to come to the college and look for women and stuff when she used to work there. So, yeah, this is what Maurice and Kimmy had to say to address Arrione.
I actually don't know who Arrione is. Asha K is being sued by Cardi B right now.
And, a lot of people say, oh, y'all don't want her to speak her truth. Speak it if you like, because it can land you in a lot of trouble if it's not true. Except keep it 100. And before you get on social media, TV, YouTube, talking about what you think you know, maybe reach out to the people that you're about to talk about and ask maybe if it's true or not. Because it can land you in trouble when you speak of people that's not true. Right, because you can hold your ground firm until you end up in court.
Mm-hmm.
So stay firm until you end up in court. But I would admonish people to take their time and look for the facts.
Hey, I keep seeing questions about linebackers. I just wanted to let y'all know I played quarterback. So I've avoided the linebackers my whole life. So I don't think we'll see any linebackers. Next.
Well, at least they watching the show.
There you go.
Or at least watching social media. That's a plus.
Hey.
Okay. Y'all heard it. What y'all think about that? Ooh, Miss Kimmy had to respond to the shade, child. Miss Kimmy had to respond. I don't know. I have my thoughts on the whole entire situation. But anyway, let me catch up on y'all comments. Okay, let's see. I'm behind on the comments. Okay, she effed her grandfather. Oh, you talking about Mary Cosby? Didn't she have a clear old sugar daddy? Yeah, I read that. Marlo allegedly said she goes with billionaires. Child. Jill Dick is great. Oh, yes, honey. But they release quick, don't they? Because it's been a while. I don't know. OMG, I see Marcel's top row teeth. Listen, y'all gotta cut that out. Y'all gotta cut that top row of teeth out, Monique. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So allegedly Martell set up his homeboys and weaponized the girl with a lot of ammo. I wouldn't be surprised. Martell is pretty calculated. Laughing my ass off, Monique. Yeah, that was funny. She keep calling the show fake, but wants to be on it. That's another thing I don't continue to understand. She keeps saying that they using the show for her likeness or whatever. Girl, but the show is fake. And Martell called you after that fight and told you that it was fake. Girl. Y'all, please make sure that you subscribe to my Patreon. There is the link in the chat as well. LMB, she should go on Ready to Love. Better chance on that fake show. Well, listen, I am gonna watch Ready to Love Miami though. Like, I am gonna watch that. The couples is cute. I mean, the people on there is cute. Where was all this smoking? Uh, Wait, where there's smoke, there's fire. Somewhere. Now, that is true. That is so true. Um, she'll be perfect on there, Monique King. Yes, she will definitely be perfect on there. Please make sure that you're following me on Twitter at chef underscore Don Don. All right. LOL at Kimmy sounding pressed to make where area appear to be a lie. Yeah. So y'all believe that linebacker stuff? Yeah, Kimmy is pathetic. And Kimmy also, because if you remember the trailer of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Miss Van is in some shady stuff, and so Kimmy is gonna be called out for being, you know, being the bone carrier. Y'all, Kimmy is messy. Kimmy is one of them. She been one of them quiet, messy ones, but now Kimmy's Kimmy's rear end is showing. Let's see. It's allegedly that Kimmy and Maurice is not legally married. Now, I've been seeing that a couple different places, and I don't know that to be true, but I'm glad you said allegedly on there. There is my cash app if you would like to donate to the channel. Thank you so much. Marceau didn't go to Africa by himself. He had his side dish waiting. You think he had one of them linebackers waiting on him, Linda? Kimmy wanted Ariane to call them to ask if Maurice cheated. Like he would openly admit to that. Yeah, I didn't understand that when she said make sure that you call before you just put stuff on YouTube. We all knew she really meant Instagram because she's responding to Ariane Curry. So that means Ariane Curry went live on Instagram. Girl don't even know how to make no money on YouTube. Just don't. Yes, I believe there is more to come with Ariane. What you mean by that? What you mean by there's more to come? You mean she gonna be on the show? I hope not. I've been saying I hope Carlos King don't stoop that low. Kimmy is the next Sheree Whitfield. Ooh. Uh, Ariane knows all of the Scott's business with the linebackers. Well, she know their business, period. Because she did make it clear that Marceau be fixing her car and stuff like that. And I believe he do fix her car. I do. I sure do. Uh, but yeah, Kimmy, y'all know Kimmy the bone collector child of the Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kimmy have always been messy. Just like I said, uh, you can't trust nobody who sit up and allow their cousin to talk bad about their sister-in-law, and then another person that sit up and say that you wouldn't be friends if you wasn't related to the girl. Like that's harsh. Come on now. This is the same person that you keep talking about. You working on your relationship with with Tisha. Girl, bye. Kimmy is a snake. And when Wanda said that, Wanda wasn't lying. Kimmy definitely have snake-like ways, baby, and Wanda wasn't lying when she said that. That's one thing I agree with on Wanda. Yeah, Kimmy has always been messy. People just ain't spotted Kimmy being messy. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to call Kimmy out on her messiness, but listen, I'm here to call you out, Miss Kimmy. Um, Something else I was gonna say to y'all about Kimmy that I noticed this next upcoming part of the season. Now, y'all, so I want to go ahead and just give y'all what my Patreon is about. So please make sure that you subscribe to the tier that you would like to. Next Friday we are going to have our first watch party. Um, you got so much you need to say. We have our first watch party on next Friday for Bell Collective, but only exclusive for Patreon members only. Also, want to let y'all know that if you are caught screen recording or screen sharing any information in Patreon, you will be blocked instantly. Okay. All right. So, do you think alumni will leave Mars, or do you think you think Kimmy will leave wait. Do you think will leave Maurice when she gets a reality check? I think you mean Kimmy. Um, I don't think so. I think Kimmy will stay because Kimmy is a deflector. Kimmy been deflecting this whole time. Um, I'm mad. I'm sick. I got so much that I need to say. Well, baby, type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. I don't mind saying it. LOL. I'm coming back with the vengeance next week. Listen, you got to. You got to. You got to. Not he treating the Patreon like a premium Snapchat. Well, baby, I will kick you out of there if I catch you doing any of that because I do get alerted that you done screenshot or something like that. Because again, the content is specifically for those who pay, and y'all, it don't even cost that much. So let's talk facts. It don't cost that much, but um, this is what I'm curious to hear. I'm curious to know if Arrione is going to respond to the whole Sheree and Martell thing. I would like to know that. But like I said, y'all, it's alleged information. We don't know that to be true. But when I was creating this thumbnail, y'all, I had to be messy. I was so messy when I created this. I keep laughing at this because it is so messy. If y'all get it, you get it, baby. It is messy boots. Oh yes, baby. Patreon will be snitching. Bell Collective comes on, I believe. There you go. Let me move the comment. Bell Collective comes on July the 29th at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And like I said, we will have a watch party. And I'm hoping that on this watch party we can actually cook. I'll let y'all know closer to the beginning of next week. So make sure you get on that Patreon. And if y'all haven't caught up on the first season of Bell Collective, I do believe it's available on the Discovery Plus app. So make sure. And y'all, I just be advertising these folks' product for them, and they ain't paying me or nothing like that. So I need to quit doing it. But y'all can go watch it over there. Catch up on season 1. Watch the reunion and all that good stuff. And I'm actually going to do tomorrow. I'm actually going to do a reaction video for the Bell Collective trailer. So y'all, Bell Collective was pretty good. Patreon will be snitching, baby, snitching. Yeah. So Bell Collective comes on there. She already responded to that while she broke down on her live. Listen. This is the sad part about it. And this is what I will say. And I don't want to go get too deep into this situation because I've been seeing a lot of comments on a lot of people's YouTube channels. Y'all, we just reporting the news. We ain't got nothing to do with why Martell or Arrione may have been taking Knox to the doctor. So y'all quit getting in people chat blaming that stuff on them. It go on the parents, okay? The moment that Knox was started coughing the way that he started coughing was the moment that Arrione should have got off of that live and got that boy some medical attention. And her sister sound just as cuckoo as Arrione do. So I don't know what type of guidance or help that girl is gonna get. But listen, I don't understand. Well, that's why Kim and them said what they said. I guess, child. And Maurice, you know what? It's something about the way them Scots talk that just really make me wanna just grind my teeth every time I hear it. And I tell y'all all the time, that's the reason why I do not like Marceau is because they talk in circles. They just talk in circles and talk in circles, and then they want you to figure out what they trying to say. Like, dude, stop it. Stop it. They never want to answer a question. So I just don't get it. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link. And I'm gonna let y'all come up. I wasn't intending on doing that, but yo, Kim Big Face, but real honey. I was not intending to do that. I was trying to copy the link so that I can post it in the chat. And y'all let me know if y'all like to come up on here. Also, again, on the Patreon, we will be able to all be on the screen together. So that's gonna be the good thing about the cooking classes and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all get into it. But I did drop the link if you all would like to call in and you have some things that you would like to say. Just make sure. Well, I got a timer over here, cause I ain't ate dinner for today. So I sound like my boy Kempire, but I had a timer over here. So that's if anybody call in. Listen, um, so listen, these are the topics that we discussed. Um, these male fans are crazy. Yeah, they are something else. The mellometers, the melanitas, whatever they call. I don't like that word, the melanitas. Well, listen. Okay, so we know that Martell's wine is coming out. Um, and this is why I say I feel like all this stuff is kind of calculated. How all of this stuff is coming out at one time. So Martell just does a live the other night where he is going to be releasing his wine. Um, I'm gonna be interested to see how it's gonna sell and all that kind of stuff. But I don't understand why you didn't have that stuff ready weeks ago, or wait until September and wait till the show come back on and then really make your money based off of your product or something like that. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, Not the mellow minions. Not the mellow. All right, so y'all, tonight we talked about Sheree Whitfield and Martell possibly linking up, right? We talked about Candy also shading Sheree, saying that the convict paid for the house, the Chateau Thelma, the Chateau she ain't living there, the Chateau everything costs too much, and the Chateau you using Lyron's money. We talked about Arrione responding to, or Kimmy, Maurice, Marceau, and Tisha responding to Arrione Curry. We talked about Monique having now a Netflix stand up, but it's very, very awkward that she kind of wants to backtrack now. Talked about that a little bit. We talked about Big Face Kim Burrell doing a rant in church. That was unnecessary. We talked about Marlo's break in and her using her storyline, her using her nephews as a storyline child, and we talked about Miss Phaedra Parks not actually addressing. Um, uh, oh, hold on, because I need to see what you saying here, Angel Johnson. Hold on, just a minute. And we talked about addressing um Pheadrea addressing the whole, well, not addressing the whole situation, saying that it's bogus and that all of that stuff there, child. Just a bunch of Namo drama. Okay, so let me read these comments, child. I didn't make it up. Baby, who had made up the Mellow Minions? Because they're just cute and funny. When is someone going to beat that trifling B word? Kenya's skin, that bad skin. Wait a minute. 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 Angel, now I appreciate everybody coming over here, but my lord, can you spread derogatory rumors about Kim Field's husband and pulled her chair out? That's why the trifling B Ken has no mother, no husband, and no friend like Pheadrea. Baby, is this Marlo in the chat? Cause you sound like Marlo, Angel Johnson. Now, I can't help you if the chat comes through reading you, but let me tell you something. Um, Dang, you came guns a blazing, honey. Uh, listen, I believe Kenya has evolved a lot, and I believe when a person evolves and you see them in their evolution, I think that is something to be proud of. And in this particular situation, I feel like Kenya has definitely evolved. Even Andy Cohen has said Kenya has definitely evolved. So, I mean, I think a lot of people, it's either you like her or you don't like her. Um, Ellen said, dang, Angel. Right. Like, she came in guns a blazing, baby. Like, she had a lot to say, honey. Uh, Kenya is the devil. Angel, my word. Pew pew. I mean like pew pew pew. Jesus. Um, that wasn't Kenya, that was the whole cast who accused him. Pheadrea was the one who called him zesty first. She did say zesty. She low key uh popularized that term. And yeah, that's true. And Phaedra was the one that started that first, and then all the ladies kind of agreed and chimed in. Nene chimed in, Portia chimed in. So yeah, I'm based in Toronto. Well, thank you so much for visiting. I've lived near Dallas and Arlington. Absolutely, Arlington is just up the street from me. Absolutely. Yes, well, come on by way of Toronto, and you are, or you used to live in Dallas. That is so dope. That is so, so dope. Lord Jesus, I don't even know what to say after Angel just came through with all those guns. She's had a lot to say about Miss Kenya. And let me tell y'all something. I have been by far from a Kenya fan. But I would have to say I am loving Kenya and Brooklyn's evolution. Like I feel like Brooklyn was good for Kenya. It just really lightened Kenya up and humbled Kenya a little bit, which is how I feel like it's going to do Candace as well from um from Real Housewives of Potomac. Believe once Candace has a baby, it will humble Candace a lot. Not saying that she's not humble, but it will humble her a lot, and you'll notice the difference, like a lot of people have seen in Kimmy. Um, I love the land in Texas. Let me tell you something. Texas is everything. Y'all be sitting down on Texas, but we don't want y'all to move here though because we get overpopulated. But listen, Texas is the place. Folks like to talk about us. Y'all think we country, and I know my voice is country, and I really can't make no excuse. LOL at Jeremy Speaks TV. I don't think Kimmy is as real as she appears to be. Looking forward to your content next week. Hope you feel better. Listen, I can't wait to get into that content next week as well because baby, um, Arrione and Miss Kimmy, she gonna get dragged, honey. I love the men in Texas, baby. Yes, we cornbread fed here in Texas, baby. They try to sit down on us. And see, I'm a chef, so I know exactly what to feed you. Texas man is handsome. I fall in love. Texas men is thick and handsome, and I fall in love moving out there. Yes, listen. Let me tell you something. You won't stop eating. You won't stop enjoying people and having a good time. Like we have a good time here. They sit down on us, and there's so much potential here. That's why I say I don't understand why we don't have some type of reality show here. Like we have a baseball team here, we got a football team here, we got a basketball team here. Like we got it all. So I don't understand that whole situation. Listen, y'all, as you come into the chat, please make sure that you like this video, and also please make sure that you subscribe to my Patreon channel for exclusive content, watch parties. We're gonna be having some cooking classes, and y'all, I want y'all to know that in those cooking classes, I'm not there to judge y'all, but we will release like a menu, and we will be cooking. Um, we will be cooking everything on the menu together. So y'all, it's gonna be super dope. So make sure you're tuned in for that. Eating and hunching, baby. That's all we do here is eat and hunch and eat, and that's why we cornbread fed. um, so there's my Patreon again and again and again and again and again. And so earlier I did get that video from Empress Radio. I will definitely paste her link to her video in the chat as well, because again, I like to um I like to support people. Chef Don Don, not you saying I don't want y'all to move here, LOL. I ain't moving to a place where they're treating to shut down the electricity off. I need my air conditioning. Listen, cause let me tell you something. When they try to play that game right there about that air, I don't got no time for it. They sit up talking about um doing what they did in the wintertime with the heat, what they did with the electricity. Talking about they gonna do that. And today I think it got up to 107. Or not 107, like 105. So I don't think, and I know, like, listen, y'all, this is why I say y'all might want to think twice about moving to Texas if you haven't experienced Texas. So this is just July the 20th. The next couple of weeks for us, like leading up to like August, baby, it's going to be desert temperatures here. And from where I'm from, it's different from like the city. I'm from a little country town in West Texas. So for us, it's nothing but straight dry heat. I'm talking 110, sometimes 112. You know, and my dad is a mechanic, and they be out there working in that. And I guess I can't say too much because I'm a little sick and stuff like that. So me being outside in the heat, it really don't be bothering me. But y'all, it's hot. It's hot. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. Tune in, but don't screen record. Yes, please do not screen record, or please do not screenshot in Patreon, because if you do and I find out, because it does alert me, you will be banned and kicked out from the stream. And I believe uh Patreon goes based off of computer URL. So you can try to make you another Patreon account and try to come on back in, but it go based off of the URL. So once you kicked out, baby, you kicked out. Yes, Jeremy. I just hit that like. I just hit the like button. Thank you so much for coming in, Monica. I appreciate you for hitting that like button and interacting with us this evening. My new mantra for the rest of my life. Okay. Thank you all for liking. Yes, 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 yes. Um, I live in Dallas, Texas. I have solar paneling on my house. Yes, That is the best way to do it because I think that's definitely what saves a lot of people, especially like I said, um, when we had that winter storm, a lot of people um, were just doing some crazy stuff to stay alive and to stay well. And in situations like that, those solar panels, they definitely come in handy. Oh hell, 112. Oh hell no. Yeah, I'm from a country town that, and let me tell you something. I was walking to the store earlier today, and it was so crazy because I thought about it and I said, back it, growing up, y'all would call us baby kids because we did not have on no shoes. We would be walking outside barefooted, uh, ground hot and everything, and it's still stinging you, and you still just walking like ain't nothing wrong with it. That's, I mean, y'all, I'm when I say country, I'm straight country. I ain't gonna give out too much of my details. I'm gonna do that in Patreon. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret in Patreon. For those of you that subscribe to my Patreon, I'm gonna tell y'all some. But y'all gonna get some exclusive tea in Patreon, so y'all might as well go on and join. The paneling saves hundreds of dollars. It's very worth it. Yes, it is. It is very worth having. You're so right, Monica. Um, and yeah, it's definitely worth having. Definitely worth having. There is my Twitter. Definitely follow me on Twitter, where I tweet everything. Oh, also, guys, I do want to also make this announcement as well. Um, I know a lot of you don't care for Dr. Heavenly, but Dr. Heavenly, y'all, she be dropping some gems. She also has a Patreon and it's $5 as well. Y'all, for those of you that need money tips and stuff like that, you can be even tune into some previews on her YouTube channel. She drops gems, y'all. They hate on her, but she drops some gems. If you would like to donate to the channel to help with us as well as we go live doing the cooking classes, making sure that we have the right angles for the cameras and all that good sound and stuff, I do need your help. So there is the Cash App as well for that, and there is the link to my Patreon. Oh no, shoes, that's country. Listen, we country, man. Let me tell you something. Let me see if I can give y'all a good country story. So y'all know how country we are. Um, Man, I don't even know how to put it in words. Like just growing up, and it wasn't like we didn't have much or anything like that, because most of you know that I'm adopted. But I don't know, it was just always fun. Like we literally sat outside, we made mud pies, we made, I mean, we played with in the fields with the twigs, and we used to think that them little watermelon things, and see, a lot of you probably don't even know what this stuff is. We used to think that them little watermelon things was actually really watermelon, and then we found out growing up that they was poisonous. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Kids nowadays would never understand what it was like being a kid back then. And I'm not even that old, y'all. But I tell my nieces and nephews all the time, like, man, y'all don't know. Y'all got it made like right now. Like a lot of stuff that y'all get to do and that y'all got the freedom to do, we didn't necessarily have the freedom to do, but we made fun out of what we did have. Like, come on now. Yes, drinking out the water hose. Just yesterday I was smoking some chicken and washing my hands with the water hose and stuff. It just brought back so many memories. Like, it's crazy. We did. We used to drink out of the water hose. Um, like I said, make mud pies. And I want you guys to look this up. But look up West Texas red dirt. And that's all I'm saying. Just look up West Texas red dirt and look up kind of the myths about the red dirt. And you'll understand we country, y'all. We country. We country. We country. And so that's why, for me, a lot of my cooking was when I first started was a lot of soul food and stuff like that because I am from the country and that's what I learned how to cook first, watching my grandmother cook. So, like it's crazy. It is so crazy. So we're gonna have fun on these cooking classes and these live events. Um, some of my reviews will also be moved to Patreon as well because I want to be able to go in on some of these people. And I don't want, again, the reason why I'm doing the Patreon is because I don't want YouTube to be able to make the money off of me. Not monetize yet. My grandmother and grandfather used to eat the red clay dirt. What? 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 Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I had to literally go show my friend this because it is so crazy that I was going, Monica, man, you read my mind because I was literally going to talk about the red dirt, which is the reason why I told y'all to look it up. Well, all of my friends are like from different areas. Like my friend here is from Chicago, and some of my other friends like from Arkansas and other different places, and they had never heard of red dirt. And so one day, I told them like it first started off with my aunt asking her daughter when she would drive from Dallas to West Texas or whatever, she would literally ask her to get her some red dirt so that she could put it in the freezer so she could eat it. Right? Listen, y'all, that's all I gotta say. They were from the country. Man, listen, y'all giving it to me tonight. Uh Looked up West Texas red dirt and Texas dirt seasoning popped up. Well, the seasoning is made with actual dirt, but you look up actual red clay dirt in West Texas. Let me tell y'all something. People eat it. And Monica just told you her grandparents ate it. And like I said, my aunt used to start. Oh, I'm born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Wow. My aunt used to ask, like I said, my cousin, when she was capable, and my aunt was on dialysis, and she used to tell my cousin to literally go get her some red dirt so that that way she could put the red dirt in her freezer and she could eat it when she was craving it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about the country. Let me tell y'all about the country. Yes, it's beautiful dirt. Um, you can literally find it in different places. Like, see, one thing about Texas, I don't know if a lot of you have been through Texas, but one thing about Texas is Texas has a lot of fields and open roads, and it has a lot of open everything. Yep, they kept it in the refrigerator. See, I'm telling you, man, that is so crazy. Like, I kid you not, my aunt used to be like, put that in the freezer for me and don't let nobody else touch it. Because, of course, like her daughter would only go to West Texas or whatever, like once every year or twice every year, and then if unfortunately if somebody passed away or something like that, that's an opportunity to get some more red dirt. But literally, I be telling my friends this, and they be like, "Boy, what? Like what? What? Like what is you talking about? Like why did y'all eat a red dirt out there? Like why?" But the red dirt, you know, you see why we eat the red dirt. But yeah, y'all. So please, again, make sure that you all are subscribed to my Patreon. Please do not screen share or not screen share, but screen record or anything like that. You can choose from the $6, $10, or $12 tier. And again, we will have our first live watch party on next Friday for Bell Collective. Okay, you have not watched season 1, season 1 is available on the Discovery Plus app. I think, and I think it's available also on Hulu Live. But y'all, please make sure you check that out. Let's see here. For my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans, I will be doing a review tomorrow as well as a review on Real Housewives of Dubai. I do have to watch the episode. Also, Beverly Hills has started their after show, so I'm sure it will be available tomorrow evening at some point. So I am definitely going to report on that as well. So again, replay crew, please make sure you like this video. Please give comment your thoughts, but please make sure that your thoughts and opinions are very respectable. Here, we want everyone's opinion, but we want to deliver it with respect. Okay? Period, poo. I don't want to block nobody. Okay? Okay? Like, because I did have somebody think that she could just come on here and tell me what to do and stuff like that. Girl, this is my channel, and I do what the hell I want to do on my channel. And I'm not trying to sound arrogant or nothing like that, but again, this is my house. And if you don't like it, you can go. Okay. Again, I want real love from my subscribers, real authentic love from my subscribers. Okay. So again, join that Patreon. There is my Cash App as well. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, period. Purr. Okay. In my Rolling Ray voice. Like, period, honey. There is my Twitter as well. Chef_Danda. And then, y'all, I do have TikTok as well. You can follow me on my TikTok. I do believe I have my TikTok link in my YouTube links as well. My Patreon link is there. My Cash App link is there. My Twitter link is there. So everything is there. I am working on a new Instagram as well so that you guys can, send me stuff. Because I know everybody don't have Twitter. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And I hope to see you tomorrow in the chat as well. Thank you so much to my subscribers for being in here as well. Child, that real love is hard to come by. I thank God for Ellen, Monique, Raven, and Harlem, my Flossie posse. Listen, I don't know what I would do without Ellen. Like, baby, she been in the chat. And I mean, she's just been working. She's been working in the chat, so I appreciate you so much. Y'all, if you are a content creator, appreciate your mods because your mods work hard. Your mods work hard. Like I said, I had an argument in my chat not too long ago, and like I said, mods was needed. And then I had them, them freak bots that be coming up in here, baby. You was not welcome over here. Don't make me Kimberell you. You was not welcome over here, baby. You got to go. Okay? And I'ma ask, I need to ask Destiny, do she got any more of her PPP loud? Y'all, can y'all stick with me? I got 16 people in the chat real quick. Y'all stick with me. I gotta show this video one more time. Y'all, don't leave. Do not leave. Do not leave. Do not leave or we fighting, okay? Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. Do not leave, do not leave, do not leave. We love you too, Jeremy. Yes, I appreciate my Monique King too because she is so supportive. So supportive as well. Flossie Posse. Yes. Bitch, I just got my key light to work. The lighting is back. Okay, baby, well, you back in the thing. Okay. Y'all, listen, don't leave. Do not leave. If I find out that you left, we're going to have a problem. Okay? One more announcement, and then I'm going to play this video again. Jeremy like, shut up, we ain't leaving. Okay, Bell Collective, July 29th, we will have a live watch party. So be ready. Be ready, be ready. And we are going to be cooking on that live watch party so that you can have some snacks and stuff available because we going in, okay? All right. So let's watch this video as we leave out. But don't leave.
Gotta choose up. Find you some value. You know, sometimes before we get friends, we have to do an interview. How long have you been broke? How many times have you changed your name on your light bill? How many of your bills in your little cousin's name? Do you live in a trailer home or a house? You know, you understand. And it's not about status or material things. It's just about choices. You know, life is different now. And, you know, we are at church. Thank God we're here. Those of us who are walking by faith without a mask and no vaccine. And so we honor the Lord. God is good. I respect all of the men of God here and respect you. Can y'all clap so I don't feel strange right about now? Hopefully we'll get a chance to meet each other when y'all invite me to come to your church. I'm not as expensive as I seem. And so, I don't know, maybe you got a little left over from your PPP loan. Prayer, praise, and power. You understand? Amen. Isn't the Lord great? Amen. Amen. And so, you know, I like coming here because the ground is already tilled with great personality like Dr. Karn. Because one thing I love about him, he's deep in the word, but he knows how to have great humanity. And most don't understand his personality because he is truth personified. And he tells the type of truth that makes most uncomfortable. Because who likes to be told you're just ugly? No one likes to be told that. You know, especially when they have realized it. All right. Most don't get offended until they know the bad thing about themselves. And then somebody else recognizes and says, oh, I saw the ugly too. I just wanted to let you know. So anyway, y'all get that later. God is great. All of you are beautiful. I haven't chosen anyone to be ugly yet. God is good. God is great. You all look great. Most of you have on hats covering most of that anyway. Here's to you. I have a great personality. Okay, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. Daily I shall choose up. Find you.
Y'all, do y'all still have that PPP loan? Listen, I can't with Kimberell. I just can't. I just can't. Who does that before they get up and preach? And I know I've seen somebody in my comments, and I'm gonna address this on this live. Okay, I've seen somebody in my comments say that some of our faves that we call our auntie, and I already knew what shade you was trying to throw. You was trying to talk about the Clark sisters, because they're the only ones that I call my aunties, or the ones that the gays really call their aunties. Okay, and so I knew what you was trying to do, and so what I'm supposed to tell you right here, right now is, it was a lot of gays that don't even support her. That's the first thing. The second thing is the gays do her wigs, and her wigs be lopsided. Okay, and we talking about Kimberell. She is ignorant, nice, nasty, and arrogant. Okay, I am not a fan. I will say I like her singing, but I am not a fan of her attitude. She has the nastiest attitude, which probably why people say her singing doesn't land well at all. Uh, we under the Lord. Listen, disgusting, very disgusting, very disgusting. I've questioned someone like they were lying if I had not seen this for myself. Wow. Yeah, I mean, she, like I said, she real nice, nasty. And I've never understood the purpose in getting up and going on a rant before you sing or before you deliver the word of God. Like, I don't understand it. And I want to be very clear. You ain't seen Karen get up, okay? The first lady. You ain't seen her get up and go on no rant like that, okay? So the ones that we is calling aunties and that are our faves, they ain't doing this. Kim Burrell is the only person that I know that do stuff like this. And then give us an old bullcrap apology and still trying to justify her nice nastiness. I should have grabbed that meme of Ayanna Van Zant calling June Pace nice nasty. LOL, ooh, child, she got the spirit of heavy foot. They're just ugly, okay? Them old, big old lens glasses and stuff. Hair sits sideways, look like old synthetic wig. Y'all, I can go in on Kim all day, and I do not care. I do not care. They probably couldn't have been US dollars. She can't pay them employees. Oh, you talking about this? I'm not gonna lie. I laughed at the PP. Me too. Me too. And when she said the pay law, I did laugh at that too. LOL. Wow, I'm so blown away by this video. Yeah, and it was actually a longer video than that too. She just does the most. She does the most, and then the apology is even worse. Hold on, let me post the apology. I ain't finna read it though, but I am gonna post it so you can read it. This was her ungodly apology. Her apology pretty much backtracking exactly what she said. Like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Hold on, let me see. Yes, this rant is shocking. It ain't shocking coming from Kim Burrell, but it wasn't needed. Like, it's shocking that she just it ain't shocking coming from Kim at all. She always do stuff like this. Monique King Jeremy said she paid the wig and trident layer. Oh, baby. I still want to know. I wish one of them employees would do an interview because I still want to know what products you bought this lady for her store. I wouldn't have done it. Kim Burrell will not have her lifestyle if not for the people in trailers with their life. Listen, in their baby's name, you show right. You show right. Why are her glasses so big? She looks like a bug. She like them old big glasses, child. Thinking she making a fashion statement. Something to distract her from that wig, child. That wig don't never sit right. Do Kim think she funny? To me, she losing her voice. Like she said, God don't like ugly. Well, listen, let me tell you this. Kim, if you know music, Kim has never been able to provide me with an album that I would listen to on my worst day. Get me through anything, right? But Kim live, she actually can sing. But you're right, she is starting to lose her voice a little bit. She definitely is starting to lose her voice a little bit. She can't carry like she used to. She can't carry like she used to, but y'all see this old bull crap apology? Some old bull pucky. That's what my granny used to say because she was the first lady, so she didn't cut. So she used to say this is some old bull pucky. And that's what this is, bull pucky. Anyway, y'all. So here is my Patreon. Make sure you subscribe. And thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I gotta go eat something so I can take my medicine so I can go to bed. Again, I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. And have a great rest of your night. Have a great work day tomorrow or great day tomorrow, period. And toodles.